So apparently there's a new non-Troversy floating around YouTube, and I've already gotten a couple of questions asking me all about it, and frankly, I'm kind of tired of hearing about it. For those of you who haven't heard, like the scant few of you who haven't heard about this, apparently YouTube has this new policy which renders videos ineligible for monetization for not being, quote, not advertiser friendly, end quote. The thing about this, guys, first of all, this is not a new policy. I know because one of my videos was struck with that very ruling, that very not advertiser friendly, therefore not fit for monetization thing 6 years ago. If you don't believe me, just go over to my YouTube channel and do a search for the phrase Ground Zero Mosque, and you'll see a video I did 6 years ago talking about the supposed controversy around a community center that was being built near the Ground Zero site. The day I uploaded that, which was just over 6 years ago, I got an email saying that I would not be able to monetize it because it is not advertiser friendly. Now, why haven't you guys heard about that from me? Why didn't I mention, these past 6 years that video wasn't fit for monetization? Well, for one thing, I didn't even attempt to monetize the video. I felt it was a bit too serious a topic to actually attempt to monetize it, and it would have been a scumbag move for me to try to monetize it. But also because I don't care about making money on YouTube as much, guys, as I love getting that payment every single month. It's not what drives me on this channel. Let me explain, guys. I have been on YouTube across now 2 channels for around a decade now. And you know what? For most of that time, for at least half of it, I never made a cent on this channel. Why? Because my goal was not to make money. My goal was not to worry about how much money I'm pulling in. My big concern was being able to entertain you guys. The fact that there are people on this site complaining because they can't make money on their videos shows me, and should hopefully show you, that they care more about lining their pockets than they do entertaining you. I've heard quite a few channels, or rather quite a few content creators, complaining because they can't make money anymore on a bunch of their videos. And do you want to know what I almost never hear from them? I almost never hear any of them say, I'm not making money on my videos, but that's totally fine because my content is still there, you guys can still watch it, and I'm happy for that much. No, they don't care about that. They don't give the slightest rat's ass about you or you as a viewer. And that is absolutely disgusting. Okay? And you know, I can almost guarantee I'm going to hear that a whole bunch of these people who have had their who've had their videos fucking monetized are going to say, well they don't have any other job outside of YouTube. Why is that my problem? Moreover, why is that your problem? Guys, I happen to remember a couple of years ago when a pair of worthless douchebags by the name of Angry Joe and Linkara were complaining because people were using ad block on their fucking videos. They sat there and bitched and pissed and moaned. Linkara complained because he didn't have a full-time job and that making his retarded little Power Ranger videos and comic book videos was his full-time job. Angry Joe pitched this huge hissy fit because he quit working at Dell to work full-time on his shitty little videos. Guess what? That should not be my problem. That shouldn't be your problem. It's Joe's fault for being stupid enough to quit a real job, and it's Linkara's fault for being too fucking lazy to get one. Now, if you're gonna tell me that Philip fucking DeFranco doesn't have a full-time job, well, tough shit. Then he is going to have to start flipping fucking burgers while making his videos on the side, okay? And if he doesn't like that, well, tough shit, buddy boy. Guess what? If YouTube wants to mark if they want to take down your video and say it's not fit for monetization, YouTube has every right to do so. This is their platform, okay? You still have the right to say whatever you want. Okay, they are not taking down your videos. All they are doing is taking away your ability to make money on certain videos. And so far, as far as I can tell, this has hit an absolute minority of users. The very fact that so many people are talking about, the very fact that I'm talking about it because so many people have asked, is nothing short of sad. And let me just follow this up with one final question. I just wanted to just sort of vent here a little bit because this entire thing is fucking stupid. But let me ask you this. All of these people who are complaining because they're not making money on their YouTube videos, how many of them have Patreon accounts? How many of them are making enough money on Patreon alone to live off of? Most of them probably are. Most of them don't need YouTube revenue to get by. Hell, most of them could probably make even more if they opened a Patreon account and just started, begging people to go to their fucking Patreon. By the way, I do have a Patreon if you guys are curious. This is a really cheap fucking plug, but what the hell? I'm gonna throw a link in this video's description to it if you want to if you want to pledge a little bit, go right ahead. Do you see how easy that was? Do you see how easy it is to just say, by the way, I do have a Patreon, heads up, it's over here. So if you're not making money on YouTube, you can still make money elsewhere. You can go to Patreon. You can go to Fiverr and start charging people for, you to make specific kinds of videos. And if you can still monetize them, then that, honestly, is just fucking gravy. All of this whining and complaining, guys, is fucking pointless because there are plenty of other options to make money off of your content. Moreover, once more, if they honestly are bitching this much about not making money, I want you to think about how little they really think about you. And in actuality, the only thing which they see you as, guys, is a fucking click. That's it. Phil, and every other person who's had videos pulled, they don't give, or not pulled, but, de-fucking monetized, they don't give the slightest inkling of a fuck about you. They see you simply as a click and nothing more. And that makes them fucking disgusting. The very fact that they can't make fucking money on it, and they feel the urge to bellyache and piss and moan about it is nothing short of pathetic and sad. And what little fucking respect I had for a lot of these people is now completely gone. Fuck them, and fuck anybody who wants to sit there and bellyache for them. There is nothing here for us to fucking worry about, guys. It's just fucking YouTube. And frankly, once more, there's plenty of other ways you can make money. And if you're not here to entertain people, if that is not your top priority on this site, then what the fuck are you doing here? If you are not here to entertain the people who watch you day in and day out, then get the fuck off of this site because you aren't worth watching. I just sort of wanted to share this, guys, and I will see you all later. Take care. Peace.